There's a lot of talk about COVID booster shots. The White House announced yesterday the shots will be offered beginning the week of September 20th for those who are not currently eligible. So you may have a lot of questions about where you can get one and who is eligible now.
And we at News 6 want to help you get results and get vaccinated and answer as many questions as you possibly have.
ClickOrlando.com's Brianna Voles is here now with more of those details.
Well, we know it is a lot. I mean, some people just got their first shots, and we're already talking about third shots for those who have gotten Pfizer or Moderna vaccines. But have no fear, you don't have to rush out immediately. Right now, the FDA has only approved the boosters for certain people 28 days or more after receiving their last shot. The FDA recommends the extra shot for those who are moderately to severely immunocompromised and those who have received an organ transplant. Others who should consider getting the booster include those who have had active cancer treatment for tumors or cancers of the blood, those who had a stem cell transplant within the last 2 years, advanced or untreated HIV infections, and those who are being treated with drugs that may suppress your immune system. If you fall under any of those categories, you're going to want to talk to your doctor. You may need a doctor's note in some cases to receive the shot right now. Many are wondering if the side effects could be worse after a third dose, but so far the CDC says what they're seeing indicates any side effects are similar to what you may have experienced after the original 2 doses. The most common were fatigue and pain at the injection site. Some people reported headache, muscle pain, and flu-like symptoms, but the CDC says those were pretty mild. When it comes to where to get one, the third dose isn't available everywhere just yet. Seminole County is currently holding events that you can make appointments for online. And Brevard County Health First is offering them to those who are eligible. Marion County says it is formulating its plan right now. We do know some retail pharmacies are offering third doses, including Publix, CVS, Walgreens, Walmart, and Sam's Club. People are advised to stick to the same brand they started with. When it comes to Johnson & Johnson, we've been getting a lot of questions about that. If and when those who received that shot will need another one is still unclear. It's a different kind of vaccine technology than the Moderna or Pfizer, which use mRNA. The FDA says it's working to get more information on immunosuppressed J&J patients. We will continue to stay on top of those decisions. We'll post that information for you as soon as we have it on ClickOrlando.com, as well as more information on where to get yours as soon as it becomes available.